Kilmar Abrego Garcia is no longer being held at a notorious maximum security prison in San Salvador known as CICOT. That was one of the pieces of information Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen was able to discover during his trip to El Salvador to investigate his constituents' well-being. Upon his return, Van Hollen argued that this case was about more than one man not receiving due process.
It's about protecting the constitutional rights of everybody who resides in the United States of America.
The senator also gave his side to a tweet from the El Salvadoran president. Nayib Bukele had posted photos of the meeting and said that the two were sipping margaritas in the tropical paradise of El Salvador. Van Hollen said that Salvadoran government officials had placed glasses garnished with cherries and salt on their table.
I mentioned the fake margarita scandal. They actually wanted to have the meeting by the side of the pool, right, in the hotel. Just right. I mean, this is a guy who's been in CICOT. This is a guy who's been detained. They want to create this appearance that life was just lovely for Kilmar, which of course is a big fat lie.
A U.S. judge had specifically prohibited Abrego Garcia from being deported to El Salvador. Nonetheless, that's what happened on March the 15th. Initially, the Trump administration admitted his deportation was the result of an administrative error. But now it argues that since it's decided that Abrego Garcia is a gang member and a terrorist, any previous court protection he had from deportation has now been overruled.
I don't know why you'd want to keep him, but we got a little biography of him. Not a very innocent guy.
Donald Trump followed that comment up on Friday with a post purporting to show a gang tattoo on Abrego Garcia's knuckles. The administration has repeatedly made fun of the entire case on social media. In addition, even though multiple courts have found Abrego Garcia received no due process before his deportation, it argues it's now powerless to do anything to bring him back. And that is the actual issue, say opponents of Abrego Garcia's deportation. Whether the Trump administration can deport anyone at once to a foreign jail without due process and then argue it's too late for the president or the U.S. justice system to intervene. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.